Hello friends, my name is Arti. Recently, my brother got a Steam Deck and I decided to play Cyberpunk on it. I really excited better FPS, but how it really is? On the screen you see the settings graphics that were rendered by me personally. There are not presets, there are my personal graphic settings that I moved from the PC version. Something off, something on, depending on the system load. AMD setting is set to auto. Further in the video there will be different AMD settings. Resolution maximum. The gameplay itself was recorded on my webcam C9022 because my phone said no bro, sorry, but now I can only take photos. Try my graphic settings. Cyberpunk on any settings can not be made working at 16 FPS. On the street you will never get 16 FPS on any settings. In a building it can. As for the official settings present for the Steam Deck, they are not very good. I'm a little better. In your street at any settings, the FPS will drop up to 25 FPS near the Mega Tower. The first V apartment is the most miraculous location in the game. There's nothing you can do about it. It's either the fault of the developers or the Steam Deck. There is a limit of 16 FPS because with a limit of 30 FPS you will have an input delay, which I strongly do not recommend settings. You will also have about 40-55 FPS in buildings. It all depends on AMD settings, which preset you set. You can try lowering the resolution in the game, but there will be more blur. I would not advise setting the resolution lower than the original. At the top left you can see the FPS icon. Yes, it can lag. But if you want, you can go south Cyberpunk on these settings. Video recording does not demonstrate a full-fledged picture. .40 FPS we have on the road. On the official Steam Deck settings I have not seen such FPS. My settings are better than Steam Deck and pre-installed. Just try it and you will feel the difference. You can even play without AMD settings, but you will lose 5 frames. But I would still recommend it putting it on auto. It itself will choose whether to set you ultra performance or quality. Even if you set it to ultra performance, you still won't get 16 FPS. Your FPS may not even change. It may remain at 35 FPS, so I do not advise you to set it. You will have a lot of blur with it. Now we are settings AMD to balance. It does not change in the graphics. I didn't even notice an increase in FPS. When you have 30 FPS, you don't even notice it. What is the best option? I would advise auto or balance, and then you will have good graphics. You can even put it on performance, but it will not add FPS. Do not put super performance. Now we will put ultra performance. Unfortunately, on the camera you will not see all the blur, but it is, and we are located at the busiest location. This is a mega tower, apartments V, and there on any settings you will have low FPS up to 25. This is the problem with the game itself. Now we will completely turn off the settings. You can look at the FPS icon, it hasn't changed much. It can drop by 2 FPS, but maybe it's significant, and this is us next to a difficult location. If you have Steam Deck, try to play without AMD settings. I advise you to play on auto or and balance. Try both and see where you have more FPS and play on that. I would not recommend it setting quality or ultra performance. Let the settings be auto and the game itself will choose for you what is best for it to use. As I said, the Mega Tower is the hardest place in the game. On the street, on any settings, we have 28 FPS, maybe even 25 FPS. If we go outside the city, then we'll have about 45 FPS. In buildings we have FPS more than 14 and even 50. At the moment, the AMD settings is turned off.
Cause we lost everything. We had to pay the price. I saw in you what life was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm now one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace. Cause we lost everything.
In any location, buildings and doors, FPS will be more than 30, 40, 47. Now we have 42. I will now set the AMD settings to auto, and you see that our FPS has increased to 50. It's playable, it's very good. This is very cool. I cannot check other location and missions. This is a completed game and not my saves. If you need tests in the mission, then write in the comments and I will start a new game and write it down for you. Well, yes, when you go outside, then city 30 FPS 35. Let me remind you that you do not set the lock to 30 FPS, neither in the game nor on the Steam Deck. You will have input lag. Thank you all for the watching. If you have any questions, then write comments, and if you want me to show you a new game, write about it too. If lags were visible in the video, then it is not in the game, but in the recording. Write your opinion about my graphic settings. All good games, good luck.